We're spinning this wheel of all 1025 Pokemon until one is left standing. It is episode 22 and it's time for a stat break. In total, we have lost 44.7% of the Pokemon, which is close to 50%. In a few more episodes, we'll probably be there. As usual, we would assume that each generation's losses are about the same percentage-wise, but there are some that are over or underrepresenting. Generations 1, 2, 5, and 6 have lost approximately what we would expect based on the percentages. Generation 3 and 4 are underrepresenting a little bit, with Generation 3 of the 135 Pokemon total have lost 54, which is 40%. Generation 4 of the 108 total Pokemon, 34 have been lost, which is only 31% of their Pokemon. We do have several generations that are overrepresenting, with Generation 7 of the 94 total Pokemon has lost 49 for 52%. Generation 8 with 88 total Pokemon having lost 44 for 50% of their Pokemon. And Generation 9 of 120 Pokemon has lost 64, which is 53%. That's ridiculous. Of the total 81 starters, 39 have been lost, which is 48%, which is a little overrepresenting, but they're still about within range. Of the total 71 legendary Pokemon, 31 have been eliminated, which brings the percentage to 44%, which is actually fantastic because it was very much overrepresenting in the last stat break. A new stat that I was curious about, mythical Pokemon. Of the 23 mythical Pokemon, only 7 have been eliminated, which is 30%, very much underrepresenting. And lastly, there have been no new starter lines that have been fully eliminated, but there are 3 that are still completely untouched, and that is the Squirtle, Torchic, and Mudkip line. Last thing for me to leave you with before we move on to eliminating the Pokemon, Pi has continued updating this spreadsheet for me of all the types that are eliminated. Because of when I'm filming this is slightly out of date. This was updated right after week 20, but the information is still approximately the same. Grass type has lost the most Pokemon with almost 50% of its total Pokemon. Normal is, oddly enough, the closest to the average, which is rather funny, and then Fairy type has lost the least. After that stat break, let's get into the first Pokemon out. It is Boltund. I do feel bad about Boltund. It's really cute. Sigilyph. Oh, Sigilyph is sick, dang it. Pokemon number 3, what do we got? Tadbulb? Alright, okay. I haven't had Tadbulb long enough to get really attached to it, so Spinda, oh, you just teetered right off the edge, didn't you? Number 5, what do we have? It's Servine. There's our starter for the round. Let's see what's next. It's Leafeon. All right, how many evolutions do we have in still? Next up, what do we got? It's Wigglytuff. Oh, I feel bad. Wigglytuff was a wonderful character in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. All right, Floette, I see you leaving right before Legend ZA comes out. All right, whatever. I don't know. And the last one, what do we have here? Alakazam. Oh, that sucks. I do like Alakazam. In the past, when I've eliminated 10, I've lost some pretty big hitters for me, so I don't feel too awful about this one.